Hi, welcome to Premier Woodworking. Today we're going to talk about maintaining your cabinets and countertops. There are various ways of doing that, and over the years everyone is familiar with products such as Pledge and other various cleaning items that say they shine your cabinets, and when you spray the product on there it actually does look really nice. They shine the finish up of the cabinets. And the problem that you have with Pledge and the other products that are out there is they are a silicone-based product, and the silicone actually sits on top of the cabinets, and what that does is if you ever have to refinish your cabinets, you will run into real big problems. And so we have found a product that we recommend using to clean your cabinets versus some of the other products that are out on the market. And it is called Cabinet and Wood Magic. We sell them here at Premier Woodworking. These are about $10 a can. They will last for years because it takes a very little amount to clean your cabinets. You simply put a light spray onto the cabinet and wipe it down, and it really cleans well and doesn't leave the harmful film that the other products do. The next product that we want to talk about is actually sealing your granite. This is something that many people are fearful of because they think that it's so hard and you have to hire someone to do that. And sometimes people don't even purchase granite because they don't want to ever maintain it. Some granites are more porous than others, and so you have to maintain the granite so that when you spill a product on your countertop, it doesn't get absorbed into the rock. And there's a simple product out there. You can purchase it at any Home Depot or Lowe's or any tile store, and it is actually called Tile and Granite Sealer. And it's basically a real thin liquid that you just put a little bit amount onto a rag and you wipe it onto the countertop. And after that, you let it dry for just a little bit, and then you wipe it right back off. And so it's very, very simple to maintain your granite countertops. Basically, if you can wipe your countertops down and clean them, then you can easily seal them also. So you don't have to worry about hiring someone special to come and do that for you. Another thing that a lot of people run into is over the years after we install cabinets and they look beautiful when you get in there, and the kids or accidents happen, and they're playing with their cars or trucks and they're ramming into the side of the cabinet. And sometimes we have problems with scratching doors or panels in various places, and people always wonder how they can make those things go away. And so the product that we like to use that's the simplest thing is actually Minwax, or there's a few other versions of this. We typically buy these at Sherwin-Williams paint stores, any of the Home Depots, and that they also have them. And they're just a simple stain stick. It's like a magic marker, but it's actually got stain in it instead of obviously the ink. And there's different colors, and so you'll want to go there and just get the one that matches your particular cabinet, closest to it. And as you find out the scratches, basically try it in a very obscure area where people won't be looking at it, so that make sure that it's going to turn out right. And I would just try touching it just like you're painting on a little marker, and then take your finger and wipe it off real quickly before it dries. And usually it blends in really, really well with the finish of the cabinets and making those scratches go away. The next item we'd like to talk about and maintain your cabinets is sometimes when homes get cold and with the different temperatures of whether it's in the summer or winter, the houses will move, and not in a lot, but they will move a little bit. And so sometimes cabinet doors they'll look like they're out of adjustment because sometimes things are moving around, or sometimes kids are hanging on them and it will make them go out of adjustment. So there's a simple way to make that adjustment, and we're going to show you how to do that on the hinges of the doors. So here, if you open the door to your cabinet, you will see, if they're cabinets that we built, they're cabinets that will have a Bloom hinge on it. Bloom is the company who makes the hinge. And this hinge is a great hinge. It's super heavy duty and typically never has to be adjusted. If it does, it's really easy for anyone to do. This has various screws that you will see here on this particular part of the hinge. The front screw is the one that you would use most often, and that one is the one that will actually move the door closer to each other, move them in and out. The one behind that will actually move the door forward and back. So if you have an issue of where the cabinet feels like it's tilted a certain way, then you can move the door in and out like this, and will allow the door to adjust properly. The other is inside that square. There is another screw just inside there that will allow you to move the door actually up and down. And that will make sure that your doors line up on the bottom perfectly. One other item that a lot of people have trouble with is when their drawers get dirty or they want to some reason take them out to clean them or to get something that's fallen in. They don't know how to remove the drawers. Here at Premier Woodworking, we use two types of drawer slides. We use our roller bearing side mount drawer slides, or we will have the undermount soft close drawer slides. And depending on which one you have, there's two ways of getting them out, and I'm going to demonstrate those to you now so that in the future you'll be able to remove your drawers. The thing that you want to watch for if you have this type of drawer slide, and this is the roller bearing drawer slide, is you want to look for this black lever. It appears when you pull the drawer all the way out to the end. The lever is either up on one side, and on the other side it will be down as you pull it out. And so one side you push down to release, and the other side you lift up to release, and you just gently pull it out, and it will release from the drawer slide. Then, when you put them back in, you simply line the slots up on the drawer, and you pull it back in, and you'll hear a click. And when you hear that click, that means the lever has gone past the point of locking. And then you push it in, it will be stiff the first time, and that resets the drawer slide, and then it's back to normal again. If you have the type of slide where you don't see the slide on the side, you will have undermount, and they're typically soft close drawer slides. These are easily removable by just reaching your hand underneath the drawer, and there are two handles under there that you squeeze your hands together, and it releases the locks. The locks look just like this on the bottom. These are the levers that you're squeezing with your hand. When you put them underneath, you just simply squeeze that, and it will release the locks. Then when you want to put them back in, you pull the drawer slides all the way out. You simply take the drawer, set it onto the rails, slide it into the drawer, and you'll hear it click. That's locking them back in. And then they're back in working for you. Very simple.